Hi guys. I think I'm live. I'm trying the new setup again. Let me just check. Oh, let me do one thing before I check. Yeah, I think I'm live. I think we're good.
They don't really.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. Welcome. Let me know if there's any issues with the audio, please, in the chat. I think I have it set up well. I think it's going to work. I have the volume from last time with the music, so fingers crossed. I learned how to give myself a little saturation here so I don't look as dead, which is nice. And yeah, I'm excited for us to hop into this. So, if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Crystal Ray. I am a Reiki master. I normally just say Reiki healer, but I am a master. I am capable of attuning other people to Reiki. I make candles that help with your manifestation journey. They have hidden crystals inside of them. I use coconut wax. I try to make like the healthier type of candles. So all of those are in the bottom in the description. And also there are journal prompts in the description. So if you're looking to work with this full moon further, please check that out. And let's just talk about what's happening with this energy. Then we're going to move into a little bit of breath work and meditation. And now I figured it out so we can do the meditation and send Reiki at the same time, which I think is a better experience for you. So, before I get into what is happening with this energy of the full moon, I don't know who's here or who's not, but I have to tell you guys this story because I feel like this community would appreciate it. And there's not many people that I can say this story to. So, in my life, there is somebody who was like a father figure who passed away years ago. I think maybe like 10 years ago at this point. And this is a pure example of somebody who has passed away still communicating to us now. So I was looking up supplements, and it was one of those things where like I was on Instagram, I saw an ad, I clicked on the website of the supplement. It opened up like through Instagram. I didn't put any information in it. I didn't give it my email. I like just looked at stuff and then closed out. I didn't do anything. And so yesterday I'm sitting on the couch and I look at my email, and there's an email addressed to this gentleman who was my father figure. It was his name in the two with my email address as the contact from this supplement company. And it had the supplement that I was looking at being like, oh, you forgot this, like you forgot this purchase or something, or like, oh, are you still interested in this? Like one of those kind of emails. And it was just one of those moments that was just so funny to me of like, I see you, you're here, I appreciate you, thank you. And so when I went to unsubscribe from that company's email list, it literally said his first name and my email address. And I was just laughing. I was like, I honestly love it when things like that happen with spirit. And like, it just shows how our relationships still continue with those that we love. And like, they can still communicate to us and like send messages through to us. But like, it was such a wild experience. Like, I have screenshots of the image. I have screenshots like of his name with my email address. Like, why would I ever use his name? Like, it was just so bizarre. Yeah, Cheryl, wow. So I just wanted to share that with you because I don't always get big hits like that from the people who I've lost in my life that have passed over. A lot of times it'll be like them just coming in through a dream, or like a song will pop into my head that makes me think of them, or like I'll smell something and it makes me think of them, or I'll talk out loud to them and like I know the thought that I'm thinking is them talking back to me. So I wanted to just share this with you as a true example of the relationship continues. They are still here. They are still watching us. They are still with us. They are still letting us know that they are in our life. And yeah, last night after I saw that, I was like, hi. and like had a conversation with them. So like can't make that up. So hopefully, I mean, if you're ever somebody who's experienced grief, I do hope that that brings you a little bit of comfort of different things like this can happen for you too. And there's a lot of books that have a lot of examples of just things like this happening to people all the time. So I can always give suggestions if anybody ever wants them, but let's go in and talk about the energy of this full moon. So beautiful thing here is this isn't really like the emotional charged full moon. I mean, like, yes, it's a full moon, so it does have emotional stuff in it, but this is really a time to logically and clearly release anything that no longer serves you. Closing chapters with intention rather than emotional upheaval. So it's like what you logically know needs to end is ready to end. It invites reconsidering your boundaries, rules, and ideals while acknowledging any underlying passive-aggressive or suspicious energies. So like if you do feel like something's being a little bit manipulative, like you're not making it up, the energy is there too. Right now, it's like not because of the full moon, it's like the other energy that's here. So just be aware. And as something finishes in your life, a new phase unfolds where blessings and broader understanding come to light, reminding you that you are loved and supported. Relationships right now really can be like helping you feel that way. And this period encourages reconnecting with your heart, creativity, and community, embracing innovation, unapologetic self-expression, and stepping boldly into your unique role within the collective. It's a call to break free from limiting mental habits, spark fundamental but stable transformation, reclaim your inner genius, and align with your mission with bravery. This is a time to rise up, to advocate for yourself and others. This is like that Aquarius energy, right? Like doing something for the people and raising your vibration and healing at a deep level. You are guided by your intuition to resolve, release, and move forward with open-hearted expansion and renewed clarity. Like there's a lot of big words in there. Hopefully that makes sense. But basically this is just, the energy behind this is to just let things go that we know that we're ready to let go of, allow ourselves to find that closure, allow ourselves to put up the boundaries, don't really get overwhelmed, keep space in our calendar, and, you know, just allow ourselves to reconnect into community and relationship and really bridge that in a sense. So that's the energy that's here. Hopefully you guys are doing well with it, and hopefully you're feeling good. Yeah, we're going to move into our meditation, and we're going to move into our breath work and our meditation. But if there's anything anybody wants to share in the chat, by all means, please do so. I am here. I am looking at it. And yeah, I know for me, like I know today is the Lionsgate portal, and some people are like, oh, the Lionsgate portal is total nonsense. Other people are like, oh my goodness, this is a really great day to manifest. Whichever side of the coin you are on. I know for me, the energy now, it's like I'm being reminded that I'm allowed to have fun and things can be playful and light, and like I can enjoy life, right? Like it's okay. Even though the world might be falling apart, like I don't need to feel guilty for having moments of fun or, you know, experiencing the joy of life, right? But also, like, I do have to say the clarity, that idea, like, yes, I might have a vision, but like the clarity isn't fully here. You know what I mean? Like I do feel like I'm kind of in this limbo state. So I just want to share that in case if you're feeling similar. I don't think, you know, what everybody experiences isn't all the same. We all experience different things with the different energies, even though there are certain things that like we do collectively might feel overall. So I just want to encourage you to really do whatever it is that you feel the most like inclined to and intuitively guided to. Like after this, I'm going to go and be outside and I'm going to do an abundance meditation. So like, that's just what I'm feeling called to. You know what I mean? So like really let your intuition guide you here and allow yourself to do something that's sparking your light, and like, don't worry. Like you can always just manifest and like connect in if you're not feeling called to do that with the Lionsgate portal. So yeah, that's the only thing I want to say. Okay, let's move into our breath work and our Reiki and meditation. And I feel like this might be a quick live. You guys aren't really in the chat tonight, so, which is fine. No pressure. It's okay. That means I just get to keep trucking on. You know what I mean? Okay, let's find some music. I want to see if I can find something I haven't played in a while. Okay, sorry. Moment of silence. Moment of silence for picking music. Okay, let's start here. So let me turn on my computer sound, and you guys are gonna let me know if it's way too loud. I'm hoping the same settings from last time are gonna be good. Also, this might be a quiet song. How is that if I'm talking over it? Are you guys still able to hear me without it feeling really distracting? Maybe, yes, no. Okay. I'm gonna just think that the answer is yes, that we're okay. If not, please let me know in the chat. But I invite you now just to find a comfortable seated position, and if you want, you can lay down. And if you can, close your eyes. Just bring your awareness to your breath. Barely hear the music. Okay. How's that with the music? Good. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Cheryl. So I invite you to take a deep breath in, filling your belly all the way up. Holding it for a moment. And just gently exhaling. Allowing yourself to start to relax with your exhale. I invite you again to take a deep breath in, filling your belly all the way up. Just gently exhaling, allowing yourself to find stillness in this moment. Let's take another really deep breath, really big, deep breath in, filling your belly all the way up. Holding it for a moment. And slowly exhaling. Allow your breath to settle into its natural, gentle rhythm. And start to bring your attention inward. Now I want you to imagine the beautiful Aquarius full moon glowing high above you. It radiates this electric, freeing energy of Aquarius. As this moonlight falls over you, it illuminates what needs your clear attention. Helping you to see logically what you're ready to release and let go of. Now I want you to imagine yourself writing in the sky anything that no longer fits in your life or on your path. Maybe this is old habits, limiting beliefs, relationships, situations, thought patterns, anything and everything. And as this light from the Aquarius full moon bathes over you, it washes away everything that you wrote in the sky, helping you to fully release these things, gently letting them go, and freeing up space within you. With each breath that you take, feel yourself becoming more and more free. Now I invite you to turn your awareness to your heart. Noticing the spark of your unique creativity and your inner genius. Start to think of what it looks like to honor these aspects, this spark, your individuality and gifts in your own authentic way. Now start to notice how these aspects of yourself can help enhance your community, your relationships, the people in your life. Notice how your ideas and what you bring can truly make a difference. Now start to get clear on what vision or mission you're feeling called to. It might not fully feel clear, but notice the steps that you might be feeling called to take. Just take a moment to trust in your intuition and the journey that is unfolding in front of you. With your next breath in, invite in openness, expansion, and connection. And as you exhale, breathe out any fear or hesitation. Feel your vibration rise, your heart lighten, and your spirit align with the energy of brave transformation. As you go about your day, carry this lightness with you. I invite you to start to come back to this moment, gently wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe taking a quick stretch. And then if you've had your eyes closed, I invite you to gently open them up. I do ask that you drink some water, as it will help with the healing that you just received, and you probably feel thirsty. And if you ever are looking to experience a deeper, more personal healing, I do offer one-on-one Reiki sessions at 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 60 minutes. And all three of them, you'll be with me on camera, live. It's like we're in person, but we're not. You're at your home, I'm at my home. But yeah, you don't have to be on camera. I will definitely be on camera. So the link to book with me is in the description below. Dr. Lynn, you're tingling, Crystal Girl. Good, I love it. I love when you guys can really feel the energy coming through, and the energy feels strong right now. As I was sending it, my hands were definitely tingling a little bit as well. Yeah, it felt good. It felt really good to send you guys Reiki right now. I'm going to give everyone a moment just in case if there's anything else that you'd like to say in the chat. Sorry. I really don't have much else to say besides I restocked all of my love intention candles. So if you've been interested in the love hidden intention, they were out of stock for a bit. They are back in stock. Same with if you want to order a set of 5. You save money when you buy 5. So that is on my website for candles, and it definitely can help you with manifesting, as they are charged with Reiki. The crystals are charged with Reiki. I also charge the candle right before I send it to you. So like I'm asking for you specifically working with that candle that the Reiki help you and that candle and your intention. So yeah, there's a ton of different results that people have like gotten and shared with me over the last however many years of me making the candles. So I definitely invite you to look into them if you are on a manifestation journey and just looking to take it to the next level, take it a step further. Yeah, I feel like this is a quieter type of live. Not much happening in the chat, which is a-okay. But I have to say I don't have much to say. I'm a little bit lost for words as well, basically. But yeah, thank you for letting me share that story with y'all about one of somebody who passed in my life communicating with me. I still am in awe. I'm like, of course you figure out how to use email to get my attention. So that was fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do a few more impromptu. Can you please recommend any mudra, your favorite mudra from your whole life? It's a good one. Let me think about this for a second. So one of my default mudras typically are like just going to my pointer, middle, and index. Those are normally like my 3 defaults. I think I normally do my pointer finger and middle finger. No, I think I would normally always do my pointer finger the most. So that's, I don't know why. It's like when I go to meditate, it typically is just my default. I do really love all fingers together. This one I feel like is really powerful. So I do really like this one. But yeah, I don't know if I have like my favorite one. I just have ones that I just typically, I normally just gravitate to, and it's normally like this, this, this. I do have a friend who had told me how she will do this one, but she puts it to her third eye, which I think is really fun. Just my shoulders get tired, so I normally don't do that for that long. Yeah, hopefully those will help. I'm curious, what is your favorite mudra, Allah? And thank you, Dr. Lynn. Okay, so I'm gonna do another like Q&A type of style live, and I'm gonna do another just live in general of me sending Reiki. So we'll do another like Q&A and Reiki happening. As you guys know, I have a goal to hit 10 lives before September 12th. So I got a few more to hit. So you'll see me on live for sure. Some of them I am just doing at random. So I know like you guys have no idea that I'm hopping on. But I have a few that I did tell you I'm going to definitely do coming up. So keep an eye out on that schedule. What's my perspective about death? Great question. Not quite sure essentially like what you're looking for in an answer here as perspective of like afterlife or etc. But I do believe that our relationships continue over after I do believe that our relationships still continue over even though somebody has passed on. I have experienced quite a lot of loss, with like a really big loss hitting when I was 3 years old. And it's really ironic because it's the one that probably hurts the most. It's like 32 years later. It's the one loss that can instantly get me to cry. And so I do believe that when somebody passes on, like the connection and the relationship doesn't disappear, it just changes. And Michael Newton wrote a book called Journey of the Soul. And I love that book because it really helped change my perspective on death and our journey and our life in a sense. And I do think that when somebody passes on and we stay in like a lower vibrational place, it's more challenging for us to see the signs or connect with our loved one who passes because their frequency has now raised because they're not here. So like we need to go through our grief, but when we stay in the grief, I think it creates a bigger gap between us being able to sense them. So I think like us being able to connect into the memories that bring us joy does help us, like kind of close the gap and get closer to that person. And now like the person who I lost when I was 3, I literally talk to all the time. All the time, every day. I invite her into my dreams. I continuously just think of her and talk to her, and I do feel like she is communicating back to me, but sometimes through my thoughts. So I don't know if that answers your idea of my perspective on death, but a lot of my views are shaped by Journey of the Soul by Michael Newton. And yay, Cheryl, I'm glad you started Qigong. I hope it's been helpful for you. Your favorite mudra is Hakini mudra. I'm not going to be able to pronounce the other one. These are Hindi mudra names. Amazing. Thank you for sharing. I'll have to look into those too. How you see death, I mean, you got scared or you just think you are consciousness and you merge in other consciousness. I like to think that we are consciousness. and like that our soul will still exist after our physical body doesn't. I like to think that. It makes me feel better about the idea of not being here again, but for the longest, I was really fearful of death and like hated the idea of it, because to me it just felt like a huge loss. Okay. Memory man, I prayed this morning and I feel really sick and just an overall bad mood, feel heavy. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, memory man. I hope you feel better. Definitely like watch this back and hopefully it can help you. I do have a playlist for like physical body type of healing. So if it's something physical that you're feeling sick with, check out that playlist. And if not, today's video is all about remembering your self-worth. It might feel a little too extreme if you're feeling really heavy, but it might help shake you out and like shift you. Or there's the video I did the other day about feeling this shift and moving. So hopefully one of these videos will help you, but I'm sending you big hugs and hopefully you can move through this and feel better soon. Hi in Spain. Where in Spain are you? I love Spain. I would love to move there and just live there full time. What is imagination for you? Do I think imagination is everything? It's another really good question. I kind of go back and forth between a few different things. There's a part of me that feels like there is a greater consciousness and there are ideas percolating in this greater consciousness, and we receive those ideas and they come through to different people at different times, which is why multiple people might make the same thing at the same time. So I kind of think like our imagination connects into this larger consciousness at times. So I sometimes wonder like how much are we actually creating from ourselves versus how much are we receiving guidance or receiving feedback, which is fueling our imagination. I think there's kind of a combination between the two for sure. I think there's just certain people who have these wildly brilliant capabilities of like writing these amazing books and novels and television shows and like creating all this incredible artwork. And I do sometimes wonder like what is their process and how much of it is tapping into a like channeling type of state. But I do think our imagination is super powerful. Our thoughts are powerful. What we say to ourselves makes a really big difference. What we speak out into the world makes a really big difference. So I think like if we imagine ourselves having something bad happen to us, I do think we are kind of like attracting that thing because we're putting our focus on this that we're imagining versus imagining it being really good for us. So I do think imagination, like, I mean, would I say it's everything? I mean, like, it's pretty important. I think it's really, really important for fostering our outside world. I think like our beliefs play a role in it too. I always say to visualize the light, etc. Does visualization in another world, which is connected with us, Sorry, I'm rereading this question. You always say to visualize the light, etc. Does visualization in another world, which is connected with us, is how we see it a same logic as physical world? I'm not fully following your question. I'm sorry. And like in another world, like what world are you referring to? Do you know what I mean? Like I know this world. I know I live on Earth. I know that I'm here. I like visualization because I think it's going back to that imagination, and I think it's powerful and concrete. And when we visualize, sometimes it makes it feel more real, but some people aren't capable of visualizing. Visualization has a scale. So like for some people, they could be at the extreme and they can visualize like the most detailed, colored, etc. aspects, and then other people where it's like a blurry like blob, like they can barely visualize. So I think it's like learning what style works for you. And if somebody is more logical, like visualization might not be the best way to go about certain things. But yeah, I'm not fully following the question. So sorry if that answer doesn't help. But yeah. All good questions, all good stuff. If you are, starting to feel like I'm ready to hop off, I really enjoyed the Reiki, I want to just sit in this Reiki healing energy, by all means, please go ahead, hop off, sign off, and drink some water. You guys will see me on live again soon. Do it all. Great stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to just give it a minute just to see if Allah has clarity on that question, as I don't want to just leave you hanging. If anybody else has other questions, I'm definitely here. How I see the visualization is an imagination or something else. I mean, I think visualization is us imagining something. Like if we are visualizing it, then we are actively using our mind to imagine the visualization, if that makes sense. I wouldn't consider them separate. So thank you for clarifying. I appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. I'm going to hop off. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you for being here for as long as you have. Allah, yes, I can see the aura of humans. I've been able to see them since like 2010. I think it was 2010. I started seeing them when I was in college. So I'm still honing in on my craft, but yes, I can see auras. But thank y'all so much. I love you. I will see you guys in the next one. And don't forget that our journal questions are in the description. They're at the top. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the questions. Have a happy Lionsgate portal for those of you who might be celebrating and might be working with this energy. And for those of you who are resting, I hope you really recharge, rest, get that extra self-care time that you need. And I hope you have a really, really good full moon weekend. Bye.